right.
Welcome to Skintimate Combos.
I'm Bianca, nurse practitioner at SKN Aesthetics.
I'm Haley, esthetician at SKN Aesthetics.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes. Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome
to
back,
episode
guys.
6.
Episode 6. Can you
Holy
believe
shit.
it's been a year since we've been open?
No. It was the fastest year
what?
ever. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It literally flew.
When they say as you get older, time flies, like, literally does.
I know. Where's time going? It's wild.
I do feel like ever since 2020, though, it's just been like,
Yeah. No, it's
like,
crazy.
are we in a time warp?
I don't know. This is what I meant to tell you this morning. Okay, so I was on a webinar yesterday. We're in, what's the day? March 13th or something today. And exactly 5 years ago, COVID was announced a pandemic.
Oh, I did see that yesterday.
5 years ago. Yeah,
oh,
yesterday.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
it on Instagram.
Crazy.
It got announced. That's crazy.
Wild.
A worldwide pandemic.
Insane.
Who even
Yeah.
knew that word? I didn't even know that word.
I didn't even know what that, no. Or what's when you quarantine.
No, or social distancing. Like,
Yeah, no.
now I just want a social distance.
I know, no, like, don't be around me.
Especially because you've been sick for like a year.
I have
been
literally
ridiculous.
been sick for 84 years. No, literally a whole month. It happened. February, Valentine's week
She's
to now.
not sick anymore, you guys.
No,
So,
I'm not. I just have
just to clarify.
lingering nasty congestion and just, I don't know. It's just
Head
so
stuffy.
annoying. I'm over
Boogers.
it. It sucks. I'm sick of sounding like shit.
You just sound like you're underwater a little.
I feel like I'm
Living your
underwater.
mermaid dreams.
I am a mermaid.
So yeah, this year's been great. We've learned so much. We got to do different conferences, educational things. We've got to grow. We got to try products and treatments and all these things that we
All the
really
things
what
we've always
really
wanted to do. and
experimented.
We've done them.
Mostly
It's so
you.
cool.
I mean, you've experimented. We've found
experimented with all the treatments.
skincare that we actually like,
Yep.
which honestly, I've seen people that I hadn't seen in over a year, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, your skin is glowing." So clearly what we're doing is working.
Yes.
People, I don't feel like I ever really got. People would just be like, "Oh, your skin looks
Yeah.
even."
Yeah, no, products truly make such a difference. I've been telling all my clients, like, I feel like having a great at-home regimen, product-wise, is far more important than getting professional treatments done. Like, yes, professional treatments are done, but we touch your face maybe once a month, maybe every couple months. You touch your face at least 60 times in 1 month, so what you're putting on your skin truly makes a difference.
60 times. That's gross.
It's insane, huh? Products, like, totally make everything. Yeah. No, your skin has come such a long way.
No, it really has. And then for being as old as I am too, guys, like, it's
She's not
this
old.
easy being this old. No, it's gotten harder. It's a lot more maintenance, and I mean, you get what you put into it. I had a client the other day say, like, you maintenance your house, you maintenance your car. Why wouldn't you maintenance your face that you wear daily?
Literally, and it's the first thing that people see when they look at you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And
should
that makes you
maintenance that.
more approachable
Yeah.
or not approachable. It's not being vain.
No.
It's skin health.
Yes, and skin health, I feel like when your skin looks healthy, you're healthy.
Well, yeah, your skin's your biggest organ.
Yes, it is.
Did you know that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like actually the first thing they teach you in cosmetology and esthetician school.
Oh, that's a good
Yep.
thing to know.
Yeah. No, it is. Not that I ever like use that, but or say that.
I don't really
But
talk
yeah,
about my organs.
No. No, I have not. But yeah, no, I cannot believe it has been a freaking year since Bianca has opened SKN, seeing the whole build out happen and come alive.
So let me tell you,
It was
when
crazy.
you're going to open anything,
Add a year.
holy shit. I mean, I know you guys know, like, building a house, building anything,
Mm-hmm.
it takes time. Building a business, I was like, oh, it's going to be done in like 6 weeks, because that's what they told me.
Yeah. Liar.
A whole year.
Liar!
We literally started the process. We went looking at places like since March.
Of
I don't know, forever ago.
a long time ago.
And then it took a whole year, because then we didn't end up opening till February of the next year.
And every time it was supposed to be done in 1 month in July, then 1 month in September.
And can I just say, it wasn't our contractor's fault.
No.
It wasn't our fault. It was
The city with
the
permits.
city with permits, like stuff that is out of your control. So, like,
Yeah.
Thank God we had like
We were
a
fine.
job
Yeah.
and we had clients and we were able to sustain, because had we quit and then done that, we would have been.
Yeah, no, not good. We just rode the wave, and it was fine. Like, it all definitely, like, worked out, but yeah, it took forever.
But timing's everything. It was God's plan, not our plan.
It is. Very, very true.
And then it did end up falling into place perfectly. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it all worked out, but it was the most stressful year of my life. And it's not just planning either. I was reading books on how to do this because nobody would give me an answer. I was like, how do you run a business? They're like, you'll figure it out as you.
And she
You
has
literally
figured
do.
it out.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you don't
You've done so
sleep.
good.
You cry a lot. And some days you just hate yourself. But
No, but you did really good. I feel like you did all the preparation, like, in a good order, because I remember, like...
I've been planning this for 10 years in my head.
No, for sure. Like, a couple years before, like, you were still, like, already getting things rolling, getting things going, and then by the time, like, SKN really did open, a lot of those, like, back-end things are already done. You didn't have to worry about that
No, that
anymore.
was the good thing.
Yeah, so I feel like that really helped.
I'm
And
an over-planner, though.
when she gets something in her head, she
will
needs to do it, like,
obsess.
now or yesterday. You do
I'm
obsess.
obsessive.
But that's okay.
That's why I have to do things.
Yeah. It definitely works out in my favor a lot.
Oh, yeah.
She always buys, like,
I
three
buy
of-
like 5 outfits to be able to good because she doesn't buy shit. So then she's just like, good thing we wear the same size. We don't look the same size, but we wear the same
size, same measurements. It's
I know we
so
measured ourselves and I was
crazy.
so happy. Because yes, everybody's like, Haley's just a Barbie. And I'm just like this frumpy little Bratz doll, which is fine.
She is not.
I'm just...
You are not frumpy.
and
You
you're-
have curves. I'm just stretched. I'm just like on a rolling pin, just stretched out.
But
and
you
you
look
have
like a
curves.
model. Oh. I guess we all won't. We don't have.
I know,
Because
literally.
Haley hates being tall.
I hate being tall.
I'd be like, own it.
I'm getting obviously better as I'm getting older.
If I was
just have to
taller than
accept it.
everybody, I'd be like, peasants, I don't see any of you. I would own that shit.
I know it's definitely for my whole life one of my biggest insecurities. It's being so.
But
tall.
I think it sticks with you. Like it becomes an insecurity like at a young age, and then
Yeah.
you just do it without thinking.
No, definitely. And then you have to just like.
Because she used to bend her
outcome it,
knees.
outgrow- Yeah, my mom actually sent me a picture from my 8th grade graduation. Like my legs are spread apart and my ankles, like I'm like bent on my ankles.
Maybe that's why your posture's so bad. You've been
I'm
training
like,
your posture
I
to be shit since you were
know.
5.
I'm like, oh my God, I look crazy. It was so bad.
No, but I get it because I was a tall one in 4th, 5th grade, which you would not believe it now. But I was taller than all the boys, and I hated it. So I would like crouch down just so that they wouldn't be noticed that they just were probably like, this dumb bitch. Like, what is she doing? But yeah, when I saw you do that, she did it in photos, and I was like, what are
All
you
the time.
doing? And she's like, I don't want to be tall. I'm like,
I would always shrink down.
yeah, it's
But now I just
absurd.
own it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing, I think.
Embracing the tallness
Embracing the tall.
in a land of, or in a state full of not so tall people.
Land? Where are you?
We're a land of entrapment in New Mexico.
No, I know, but you're like in the land. Like you sound like you're a fairy. Like
I am a fairy. I'm a skin fairy.
that is true.
My own little Delulu world. It's fine. It's a Salulu, you know?
Delulu's a Salulu.
It is. I realize I haven't said that in quite some time. Delulu is a Salulu, and you just need to stay there, and all things are good.
Well, yeah, if you don't know what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I stopped doing. I stopped watching the news. Because Derek
Why do you
is
want to
the
watch
news.
the news?
Like it's
shit. My bad. Did I just mess that up?
no. But it is. It's like the more you know, it's just depressing.
Yeah. And you just don't need to know all those things. Like, it just brings you down.
I mean,
You
it's
just
good
stay
to be
in-
aware, but
Yeah, I don't know. I have heard to be aware of things going on in the world.
anyways, reel it
Derek.
back to what we were talking about, the business.
I know. Yes.
Building the business. So not only was it like finding people, and I'm sure we've talked about this before, so I'm not like going to go into it too much, but for those who need help, like fortunately when we started, it wasn't as trendy as it is now. Like I feel like it's very common now. Every corner has a new med spa.
Yes.
There's one popping up everywhere. People I've never even heard of. I'm like, oh, they're open. Like that's amazing because I'm just like, wow, that's so bold.
Yes,
like,
no, good for you guys.
no, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like
There's
more
a lot.
power to you, but gosh, it's a lot. Like I felt like I had to take this 10-year plan to get to where I'm at just because it was so many steps. But kudos to those people that just jump in
and
because
just do it. Yeah.
I was scared. It took me
No.
forever.
Yeah, she definitely like built up her clientele, got experience. She has been a nurse injecting for 13 years, 12, 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, since before
crazy.
opening SKN. So now what, 14 years?
No,
Obviously.
I think it was 12 years. I get my math
know.
so messed up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
know either.
I feel like it's been
forever.
It's been 84 years.
And then like same with me, I've been an esthetician now 6, 7 years.
See, you lose track.
know.
I don't even know how old I am.
How old am I? You're going to be 29.
Yeah. Oh my God, our birthday's coming.
I know. May 18th.
My second birthday.
No, so we've been in the game for quite some time. Like, we built our clientele, we got experience, we put
That's
in
where
the
a lot
work.
of frustrations come. I felt not only with people I personally know, like even my staff, like they have a really hard time with that because they're newer into the game and they get frustrated and they're like, why am I not busy? And then sometimes they're like killing it. And then sometimes it's just like, meh. So it's just such a roller coaster.
Definitely.
But when we started, we were so slow. I would get excited to see 1 or 2 people on my schedule. I'd be like, oh my God, finally.
Yeah.
Like I was excited. Back then, I will say, we didn't get paid hourly. So for people who get paid hourly, you're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
So lucky.
We sat there for
donated our time.
hours, sometimes days. Not
No,
even
it was
freaking-
days, years.
Yeah. It was 84 years.
It was
That's our
years.
new thing. No, but it was so long.
Titanic.
And me and Zach just watched that the other day, actually.
Did she say it?
She does.
84 years.
She did.
That's what I tell Derek when I'm being dramatic. That's where I
It's
got
fun.
it from.
Yeah. No, but we literally would sit there forever not making a penny, which is like fine, but like
No, looking back, it was not fine. That was illegal.
it's shitty. Yeah, it fucking sucks.
No offense, but
Yeah.
no, like
so now things are like
it was
totally
really,
different.
really, really, really hard. So when people think it came easy, it never came easy. It was awful. I had to work 2 jobs
Yeah,
when I
you
started because I didn't have the clientele to sustain, and I was a single mother. And yeah, I didn't get paid hourly. I would sit there for hours and hours and hours, which we didn't even get walk-ins, so I don't even understand what the point of that was. But that's another episode, you guys, and that's like therapy as well.
That'd be a
But
good
no,
topic.
I know for my therapist, not for the world. I mean, maybe I would probably feel really good actually.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like definitely we put in the time, we put in the work. Like, yeah, you worked 2 jobs. You just said I just went in full blown and just sat there. Thankfully, at the time,
She was
like,
in Delulu,
I was totally into Delulu.
which was the Salulu at the time.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just gonna be an esthetician and I'm gonna make it work. And like, I made it work, thankfully,
took
but it took
years.
years. Like, it definitely takes a solid 2.5 years to really build your clientele to be consistent. It really does not happen just in a blink of an eye. Like, I wish it did, but it does not.
No,
like,
ideally,
you gotta
that would
put
be
in the
great.
work. Time
Okay,
and work.
Kim, okay, you got to work.
Bitches, you just need to go
You need to
work.
get up and work.
That was like a whole thing, but it's true. Bitch, go to work.
A lot of us do work, and I know it is frustrating, and it does take time. But anybody in the beauty business, because I feel like anything that's client based, like you have to just give it time.
Yeah, no, definitely. Time is key.
But that's definitely something that don't give up.
No,
Anybody could do it.
Yes.
It's
Especially if it's
frustrating.
your passion, too. People
And you
can
just
tell.
have to really try. I'm so glad we did start before it was like the cool thing to do.
Yeah, you got into nurse injecting before
I didn't even
nurse
know what a
injecting
nursing
was a thing.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I remember
was
when
probably
they
just
called
coming
me and they're
out.
like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, I mean, I worked for a plastic surgeon, so I was already injecting. And I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, I love it. It's fun. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I learned as I went, and now I know a lot of stuff not to do. It's crazy because a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, I know this person's seen you, and this person's seen you, and this person's seen you," and I'm just like, I feel like I've injected everybody in Albuquerque, and I'm sorry for those that I really didn't do the best on because I was learning for years, but I feel like there was not a lot of injectors when I started, so
No,
a
definitely.
lot
yeah.
of the greater land of enchantment has seen me. And maybe
Oh my gosh.
back then it wasn't So I'm so sorry if it wasn't a good experience. But I've gotten better, I promise.
Yes, and she's always learning.
Always.
Yeah.
I feel like this industry, you can't stop learning because everything
never.
evolves. What they taught us at one point is contradicted in another. Like, it's crazy, but it's fun.
Yeah, no, it is fun. It's fun to always just keep growing, keep learning.
Things are
new
unpredictable, I feel, in our
Totally,
industry,
yeah.
which is really hard. So that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
Because
and it's never the same, which is
no,
good.
but even with your results, like what works for one doesn't work for the next,
No,
which it's
definitely
not
not.
cookie cutter, which
Yeah.
is really hard. Because I feel like with certain products, I'm like, they're so predictable. Like, I've been using these products for years. It may not work for the next person, which is so frustrating. Botox, you inject it, you can inject it the same every time. If you're just off by like a millimeter, you can droop somebody. It's really, really frustrating, and it's really hard.
No,
Because then it
definitely.
reflects on you that you're like a bad.
or you did the treatment wrong, or you don't know what you're doing. But it's really true. Like it's been a day. Everybody is so different
And unique.
and unique. Yes, what works for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. You just gotta keep on going.
I know, because we try to do a lot of the things
Yeah.
the same, and it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't, but sometimes it does.
But I even get clients that'll be like, well, my friend only paid this much. And I'm like, well, your friend didn't have as much muscle strength as you did. Like, so don't ever compare, unfortunately. Like, it will be different.
No, that's not a good.
And same with
good thing to
skincare,
do.
too, because what may work for one person may not work for the next. And that could be because, like, maybe they're acneic and
Yes,
they have, like,
different skin
diet
conditions,
issues
yep.
or
Something going on.
sensitivity
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah, no, for sure. You have different skin conditions or concerns. Like, you might not need, like, not that I use too much hydroquinone, but a hydroquinone, or you need, like, a hyaluronic. Like, just kind of depends on what's going on with your skin. So,
No, I agree. For sure. It's really, really complicated. And I feel like sticking with the same person, too, they just help you figure out. Because I've seen people that bounce from one to the next to the next. Well, I didn't like this about this one. I didn't like this about this one. Which, the inconsistency, how is anybody ever going to get to know you and your
Exactly.
skin needs
Yes.
if you're just bouncing around?
No,
because you didn't have a good experience.
totally. And it's helpful to keep seeing the same person consistently. Like, especially if you guys vibe, like, you know right away if you vibe, but we start to really learn your skin. We start to learn your muscles, your movement. Like, Bianca has totally just learned my whole face. Like, she knows everything.
But we've done our
about it.
trial and
Yeah.
errors. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you just got the perfect result right
No,
away.
yeah, no,
Like, we
totally
kind of had to
trial and
mess
errors.
with things. Haley likes to be super frozen. We had to get to a point where we froze her. Yeah. Like, she wants to be plastic.
It's so funny though, like now that I have my bangs, like we haven't noticed my forehead moving, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm moving.
I'm due. But
I am due.
so the key to not treating your forehead is get bangs.
Last longer for
Lesson
Botox.
learned. And sometimes it's easier
Bangs?
than getting Botox.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, sometimes.
And cheaper.
What were we just saying though the other day that it's really hard, but we can't control? I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought about it with the bangs, but then I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a Haley moment. Never mind.
We were just talking about it before, like Haleyisms. I have so many random
Book
Haleyisms.
coming soon. I am her momager. I'm all Kris Jenner. I'm all trying to capitalize on everything you do.
Well, let's do it. I think it would be like
Let's
the
write a book.
bestseller.
It's the most basic seller, but
Just put it out there.
just make an audiobook. Well, bitch, you don't write.
I don't even know how to spell. I'm always type or text. Or
But that would be the point of your
speaking into my
Haleyisms,
phone.
because you make your own.
That's true.
No, it's really funny because I'll hear her in a corner being like, cooperate. And I'm just like, oh, you can't spell that, can you?
Well, no, I cannot. I suck.
It's so funny, though.
It is pretty funny. We used
Especially
to
because
keep, like,
I'm like such a grammar nerd.
oh my
Like,
god,
I
she
get
has to
annoyed.
correct me over everything.
So if I have typo, don't call me out because I get really I take it to heart.
Yeah, you do. It's so funny. She'll be super quick though to fix my typos.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah. But I always tend to find them on other people's. I just posted something yesterday on my Snapchat. Oh, it was my morning because I'm doing the Peloton again, guys, because I'm trying to get in shape for the summer. But I put I awake now.
Oh, you are, huh?
Clearly, I wasn't.
No.
Gosh, I was so upset, and I didn't notice until the nighttime. So I was just like,
Did you keep it or did you just delete it?
no, I freaking kept it. Too many. Everybody, all my like 50
God.
followers on my Snapchat because it's so private. saw it, and they're probably like, this dummy. She clearly wasn't awake. But
That's so funny.
Fine.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
But no,
I
that
saw
bothers me. Like, I'll lose sleep about it. Like, I'm a perfectionist. It bugs me. So, yeah. What else?
Water's so good. Sometimes water just, like, touches your soul, and you just need it.
Oh, it's hydration.
Hydration is key. Hydration solves all. Drink your water.
As you reach for more, is this episode just going to be you drinking?
I know. I'm so thirsty.
Yes, she
for water.
is.
I'm thirsty to go to the beach, too. I cannot wait. We're going to the beach.
We are going to South
in like
Padre
3 weeks.
For some major things.
I will try to not drink so much water now.
I know. Are you done?
All right. What's next on our agenda?
Achievements.
Oh my gosh.
What have we achieved this year? Like, we have achieved a lot, actually.
So much. So much.
You're a color science pro.
Okay, yes. Color science pro. So
Yes.
cool. Skin pen ambassador. Went to phlebotomy school. I'm a phlebotomist.
Oh, you're a medical assistant?
I am a medical assistant. I'm an MA. Just graduated. We're top account in color science. We're top account in our region for Hydrinity skincare. All in a freaking year, you guys. Like, a little less than a year, too. I think that's it for me. 2-time certified acne specialist also.
Oh.
And then Bianca.
I'm an NP. No, I'm just kidding. No, so
No, bitch.
No, we made top account, one of the top 10 for Allergan.
No big deal.
excited.
Just the biggest Botox and filler company and out there.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of hate, and I can see frustrations with Allergan. I'm just going to throw this out there because I feel like I have to defend it a lot, and I hear just a lot about it. It is a pricier company to order from, so I hear people complain about, like, well, cost is so expensive if you go to Allergan. It is, like, I agree, but at the same time, like, the product is just...
So good.
There's a reason that they're so expensive. And people try to bash it because they don't carry it, and they'll be like, well, it Moviderm. I'm sorry, no filler's just going to pack up their bags and take off. Like, your injector is probably not injecting it in the proper plane, unfortunately, because we've changed techniques, and guess what? We don't see a lot of migration and all the stuff, which people call it migration, but it's really just a redistribution of the product because nothing's just migrating. Like, it's not taking off and leaving.
No.
You
That's
would have
crazy.
that issue in the lips. Like, doesn't happen that much anymore at all. It's just really technique has changed, and thankfully, like, over the years, we have more guidance, too, on what works and what doesn't. So a lot of you new injectors that get discouraged, you're so lucky at the same time because you get to do it right.
Yeah, and you have all the trainings.
Yeah, trial and error. I've seen some crazy things. Inconsistencies mostly in my experience because I would inject, however, I was just going rogue on people, not realizing like there's a certain plane you need to be in. There's a certain product that you need to use. Like there's certain things you keep from certain areas. The biggest area we see the redistribution, AKA migration, whatever you want to call it, is around the mouth and under eyes. Why? Because those are sphincters. They move. These muscles move. And if you go too deep or you're into the muscle, then it's going to come out into other areas. That just happens. A lot of times, too, it's just injecting again and again and again. This girl went from 0 lips to the biggest
Big-ass
lips.
duck lips right away.
Like, you're gonna have redistribution of that product if you're going that fast. And I mean... So it frustrates me when I see people be like, well, it's your injector. It's like, it's not just the injector all the time. Yes, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's really the patient's anatomy. And like,
yes,
God, there's so many things, so many factors. So it really irks me a little when I see like, you need a new injector. If you see this, I'm like, go to your injector and then just tell her what you're seeing so that she could fix it.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying it with me. Whoever you're with, like, go to them, like, communicate.
Communication is key.
It really is in any relationship, in any healthy relationship. Communication. I communicate with everybody.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah. Our communication's gotten so good.
I know. We kid all the time that our relationship or our communication...
We have the healthiest relationship.
It's even better than our man's.
Well, and that's just because we don't have a filter.
It's taken us
a long time
for sure. And
It's taken 5 years in our relationship.
And it's scary, like, being, like, confronting or communicating sometimes. But you just got to do it. And things
makes
are so
it
much better.
better.
Yeah.
'Cause
Then you just don't
assumptions-
hold it inside, or you're just like making shit up in your head when it's really not there.
You know what they say about assuming?
What?
It makes an ass out of you and me. That's what assume means. Ass, you, me. Because you assume. Do you know life is so much happier too if you don't assume? That's Delulu is the Salulu. Because if you assume somebody knows something and they disappoint me, it's your fault for assuming.
Yeah.
Don't assume. They don't know. It's not Blue's Clues. They don't know what the hell you're talking about. That is words of wisdom from Bianca and my old age. That is what I have to say. Because I used to always get so pissed and disappointed, especially like in my marriage. I'd be like pissed because he didn't do what I wanted. But in my mind, did I ever say it? And unfortunately, guys, sometimes you have to guide him a little bit extra.
Yeah. And just when you have those like expectations, like we make shit up in our head, like all girls do it.
We all do it.
Yeah. And then when they don't do it, we're just let down. It sucks.
So now I'm like very vocal.
Yeah. Just say
Now
it.
I just get more pissed because I'm being vocal and still not listening. I'm like, I fucking said it.
Oh, Derek. Fucking
Derek,
listen.
this is for you. Shout out. If you saw our last episode, you know who he is. But yeah, assumptions, communication, communicate with your people.
Yeah, definitely. With everyone, it's very, very important.
It makes things better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we've killed it, and we want to continue killing it with all our stuff.
Gonna continue, gonna keep thriving.
And then continue to grow.
Yeah,
we're
for
still
sure.
trying new things. Oh, we're going to be bringing on new products soon.
Yes, we've been trying a bunch of new stuff.
And really good ones. So I'm really excited for those.
Yeah, me too.
One of them we've already ordered, and that's plated. Plated is exosomes.
There is an amazing serum for your skin for redness, inflammation, PIE, acne scars,
Fine lines.
fine
anti-aging.
lines. Yes, and then there is an amazing hair serum. I'm so excited.
So this hair serum, I was like, if you guys saw like 2 episodes ago, it was last episode. Last episode I had a bald spot. No,
freaking
it was
out.
just the way my hair was pulled up. But I literally have noticed that my hair has gotten a lot thinner in that area.
It happens. It's natural.
happening.
So this plated hair serum really, one bottle, or is it the serum, the face serum? It has like 1 billion exosomes.
I think they both do.
Oh, okay, good. 1 billion exosomes in one bottle to really help stimulate growth, hair growth. It also has an ingredient in there that helps reverse gray hair.
Gray hair. Like, that's really why I got it. 'Cause I'm getting gray hair.
That's so cool.
Opening a business causes gray hair. I've gotten the most this year. Could be my age as well, but I'm going to go with the business. But yeah. So I'm really excited about the reversal. I've been using it now for
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks. My hair feels healthier already. No, I'm just kidding. But I can't wait to see a difference because I've talked to people a year later. They're like, oh my gosh. Unfortunately, it's really pricey, but it's your hair.
Yeah, it's
like I
worth
would
it.
pay unfortunately anything because extensions are expensive and sometimes they can mess up your hair.
Totally ruin your hair.
They could. I mean, there's just really good techniques out there that help it. Haley just didn't have the best experience,
Just,
unfortunately. And it wasn't the person, though.
No, it was just, I have really thin hair as well, and it's just not for me. That's why I wear my clip-ins and make
And she has more control.
Definitely.
We've realized control is a huge thing.
Yes, I recently just tried eyelash extensions, and props to
They're
whoever, you guys,
beautiful.
all the lash artists out there, like, you guys kill it, and props to all you girls who can handle the lash extensions.
Haley could not. She was
Fucking
rubbing
hate
her
them.
eyes.
I cannot. And then if they start to fall off, then you just look crazy.
Because if you wear strip lashes or clusters, you
can take 'em off.
You take them off, and it's like taking off your bra. It feels good.
Yeah, and then you rub your eyes.
And then you're just like, ugh. Or when you put a Q-tip in your ear, and it's like, ugh. That's how it feels when you rub your eyes after having lashes on for a while.
no.
It feels good.
It felt so good.
Same with your hair, though. When you had the extension, could it scratch like you would?
Yes, when I had them out for like a week or so and just
You're, like, scratching.
Yeah. No, control is everything. We're control freaks.
Clearly.
But that's okay.
A little bit. I mean, I've
the way to
always
be.
been. But I am proud of us as women venturing out, doing something huge. I feel like you took a leap of faith with me.
Yes.
I feel like I took a plunge, especially
you
being a high school
did.
dropout. I was
Yeah,
a high
she
school
was.
dropout. I got pregnant with my daughter, hence why I'm going to be a grandma so young. I had my daughter at 17, dropped out of high school, had another kid at 19, and I got my shit together. I was on a bad path. So I feel like no matter where you're at in life, you do things and you can always redeem yourself and really just put in the work and you could do anything. You can accomplish anything. This was all a dream years ago and now I'm like,
it's reality. It's here.
Like, I'm so happy.
And you're freaking crushing it. Yeah, no, it's so great.
Well,
I can't
still
wait.
growing.
No, yeah, it's still growing. We're still growing. We're still learning, trying new products, new treatments.
But we are women and we're doing it, you guys.
Yes, I know. It's so wild.
Nothing
it's so
against
cool.
men. I think men are amazing. And if you guys watch the Barbie movie, there's patriarchy. We always talk about that. But no, it's really empowering, though, as a woman, as a Hispanic woman who is a high school dropout. And everybody was statistically like, you're going to fail at life.
No.
All those teachers, look at me now.
Yes. No, women
keep on
rule
track,
the world.
guys. Barbie rules the world.
We can be anything that we want to be. Just put your minds to it and just go for it and just be consistent, follow your dreams, and everything just really falls into place.
Don't give up.
No. Alrighty. Well, I think that is it for this episode.
Cheers to woman power with our bosses.
Yes, because we don't drink wine anymore.
Except on Fridays.
Yes, we're not alcoholics. Except on Fridays.
No, we just don't have drinking problems. It's fine. All right, this has been Skintimate Combos.
See you later, bitches.
See you later, bitches.